You know, it's me, the Blood Shinobi here with What If Naruto Was a Part of an Arranged Marriage Part 6. Yes, we all know. Wait, this is, I'm pretty sure the one, because I've wrote like two, maybe three scripts ahead of this part, and I'm pretty sure this one's the one with the Uchiha Massacre, but I'm not 100% entirely sure. But I do know one thing. We haven't even reached him being a Genin yet, and it's already part 6. Now I'm going to leave you with my intro.
We turn into ashes, when do we burn away? Used to be oh so close, now I see you. Just turn around and leave me. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain.
Now, let's get into this recap. Naruto has met all of the girls he's going to marry. He's met Mari, Mei, Z, Yuto, he met Shio, he met Hana, Miko, and, you know, he's hanged out with them, dated, but they're like 6 years old, so it's not classified as dates yet. What else is there? Well, that's about it. He's been training. He knows of his heritage. He is in the CRA. That's why he's got so many. And I do have two. So Shio he will end up, their encounter will come up after the 3 to 4 year training trip one. But I have plans for that, so it won't be training trip, just to let you know. You get a flashback of how they met and how she came into it. And also another OC, but that's for you to figure out who she is. And when she comes in, she may or may not be an OC. So now let's get into it. You've had the recap, you've had it all. We have a 2.5 year time skip over the past years. Naruto's now just over 8. Naruto's gone unwell, hanged with Miko and Hana. Once Naruto got back, he sent a scroll to each girl explaining the CRA and saying he knew they could agree to it, but he did it because he couldn't choose a lady. They all agreed to be a part of it if he agreed to treat them all the same with respect and honesty. He agreed every 2 weeks. Naruto sent a letter along with a Kage Bunshin to go hang out with them for a day, so they didn't feel left out. When Naruto hangs with either Miko or Hana, which it was frequent, why Hana was in the academy. Naruto has joined the academy, but when he is in the academy, he acts dumb and stupid and bad at ninjutsu, shuriken, and kunai throwing plus taijutsu. But when he is out of the academy, he trains like no tomorrow. Yes. Kage Bunshin, what is it? But when he is out of the academy, he trains like no tomorrow. He has started learning the Rasengan and the Hiraishin. Naruto has gotten another katana that has well like the other one, with the markings of the Uzumaki and Namikaze clan, along with the emblems, the rings he had gotten and given. One sword, the first sword, was the one with the ribbons, and the second sword, same material, same everything, had the rings in them. He had got a ring from Miko and Hana. The one from Miko had a small Sharingan, which Miko has at the time. The ring has a dog tooth marking on it. The ribbon was from Hana was pink, and the ribbon from Miko was red and black. Naruto's friends are Shikamaru, Choji, Shino, Hinata, and a boy and a girl in the same year as Miko. The girl's name is Tenten, and the boy's Lee. Rock Lee. Naruto sat next to his two best friends, Shikamaru and Choji. Well, now we're going into it. This is right now while he's asleep in class. Choji shook Naruto awake. I'm awake. said Naruto. Naruto, please repeat what I just said, Arika, said Arika. What I just said Arika. Naruto stood up, looking at his class. He noticed Miko's brother Sasuke and Hana's brother Kiba. I banged them will bang Miko and Hana, thought Naruto, hoping he could say that to piss them off, but he can't, thought Naruto. Don't think like that, and I know you want to aggravate them, but don't be annoying like that, chuckled Kuruma. I won't, replied Naruto. Naruto glared back at Iruka. No, Naruto, said Iruka. Okay, well, Minato Namikaze, the fourth Hokage, said there could be someone, but was said to have killed it. What a massive chakra cannot be killed. Hashirama, Senji and Madara Uchiha were the founders of Konoha. They battled at the final valley and left a crater in the ground with their strength. After killing Madara, the village built statues of the two founders at the final valley. And not in the village, because at the time they feared and hated that battle and the people there. After that, Madara was also the first missing in when he left Konoha. Hashirama became the first Hokage. He then distributed all of the BG out to other villages for peace. The One Tail in Sana, our closest ally, the two in Eight Tails in Kumo, the Three Tails and Six Tails in Kiri, the seven in Takagori, the others in Iowa, our most tensioned and most rivaled plus hated village, who Minato killed at least 1,000 shinobi in a day by himself. Toba, Ram, and Shenji created many forbidden ninjutsus that are like the Kage Bunshin. I kind of know the Edo Tensen, the Flying Thunder God, I know sort of, and then there is Hiruzen, the Professor. Current Hokage. He trained the Sane, the Snake Orochimaru, the Toad Sage Jiraiya, and the legendary Sokka Tsunade, thought Naruto. You wish you could say that, don't you? Laughed Kuruma. Yes, I do. Really wish I could say that, said Naruto. Arika, I don't know. I don't need to pay attention. I'm going to be Hokage, shouted Naruto. Sit down and listen, said Arika. Stupid ass, laughed Kuruma in Naruto's head. Dope, said Sasuke. No, I will be Hokage because a dope cannot become Hokage if I can't, laughed Kiba. Class, shut up and pay attention, said Sasuke. To Arika, said Sasuke. Naruto winked and nodded at Shikamaru. Shikamaru, Choji, Miko, and Hana knew somewhat of Naruto's strength and ability. Let's play Shogo. Can we play Shogi? Asked Naruto. Yes, let's do it, said Shikamaru. Naruto pulled a scroll out from under the table which he normally sits at, which he always has a shogi board sealed there because he sits there, and put a shogi board on the table. After 3 hours, it was lunch. And Shikamaru and Naruto played 5 games of shogi, with they each winning 2 and the last one being a draw. Lunch now, said Aruka. Naruto walked out and headed into the playground. He saw Miko. Naruto called Miko. Naruto thought this was weird. She never calls him over. Thought Naruto. Naruto walked over to Miko and sat down with her. You never wanted to chat during academy time, so what's up? Said Naruto. Well, do you want to meet my parents tonight? Asked Miko. Yes, I guess I've got to anyway, sooner or later, said Naruto. Well, go hang with your friends before anyone notices us, said Miko. Miko kissed Naruto on the cheek and gave him a quick hug. Why in the academy? Asked Naruto. Because I can, said Miko. Sasuke walked out and saw Naruto talking to his sister. Got a kiss on the cheek and a hug from her. Why is sis with the dope? What is going on? Does she like younger, weaker boys? Thought Sasuke. All different thoughts were also rushing through Sasuke's mind. Sasuke saw Naruto walk over to Shikamaru, Hinata, Shino, and Choji. Sasuke walked up to Miko, who was sitting with Lee and Tenten, the people who come over every now and again. Sasuke looked at Miko with anger in his eyes. Lee and Tenten walked off. Sasuke finally sat down and was looking pissed off. Why did you hug and kiss a dope? Asked Sasuke. What do you mean? Asked Miko, who was playing and looking dumb. I saw what you did. Don't play dumb, sister, shouted Sasuke. Everyone in the field looked at Sasuke, but all of the fangirls ran up behind Sasuke and backed him up. Tell Sasuke what he wants, said every single fangirl standing there. Sasuke liked it when the fangirls backed him up because he may hate them asking him out, but they always made him get whatever he wanted in a vote and in school sometimes. Even if it goes against their own virtues and values. Miko stood up and looked Sasuke in the eyes. Who is dope? Asked Miko. Naruto, the one you kissed on the cheek and hugged, said Sasuke. Oh well, I didn't know. I did. Wait. Oh well, I did. What I did. He might be a dope, but at least he knows how to talk to girls. Plus, at least everyone knows he ain't no into males. Are you into males? Asked Miko. No, I'm into girls, shouted outraged Sasuke. My little brother, ask out a girl, show them some attention, said Miko. Sasuke looked at the girls and pointed at them. No, not you, not you, not you, no. Rejecting all, said Sasuke, rejecting all of the girls. So yes, Sasuke said no to all of the girls. What I thought. You're into guys, said Miko. No, I'm not, said Sasuke. And then Sasuke saw one girl and said yes, said Sasuke. All the girls thought he said yes to Ino, but he walked right up to Hinata. Yes, Sasuke, asked Hinata. Well, my sister told me to ask out a girl, so would you like to hang with me and train tonight, asked Sasuke. Yes, what time and when, asked Hinata. Straight after we finish today in the academy, said Sasuke. Okay, said Hinata. Why are you green, asked Sasuke. Because I need to train to show my father I am not weak. Well, not train with... And why not train with the strongest in our class, said Hinata. Fair enough, said Sasuke. Sasuke walked off. All of Sasuke's fangirls had hate in their eyes. Hinata was shy and not a fangirl, and was getting Sasuke's attention. Naruto saw the look in the eyes. Well, Sasuke likes Hinata more than any of you because you are too busy trying to win him over than actually training. So if you want him to notice you, maybe become stronger and leave him alone, said Naruto. All the girls wanted to hurt him but walked off instead. After lunch, everyone walked in. Sasuke sat next to Hinata and Naruto sat back next to Choji and Shikamaru and played shogi all day, getting 6 wins, 3 draws, and 6 losses to Shikamaru, which they always end up doing because they are just like that. They always think the same moves and they just, they're just like 2 of the same lines but different bodies. Naruto walked out of the academy and saw Hinata and Sasuke walk off the train. Miko walked up behind him. Hey, Miko. Hey, said Miko. Hey, back. Are we going to train first? Asked Naruto. You know it. We can do it alone today, can we? Asked. Please, can we? Asked Miko. What do you mean? Asked Naruto. Well, I don't want Hana to train today, said Miko. We will head to our training ground, and while we head there, Akage Bunshin will head to Hana, said Naruto. Whatever, said Miko. Naruto and Miko headed to the training grounds. Around 15 minutes with Miko training ground 15, with Miko hand in hand. Once they got there, which took 15 minutes, Naruto turned to Miko. You are lucky, because today, Tsume has requested and stated it is going to be their weekly training checkup every week, the first day of the week. They will be doing checkups on her skills and seeing how she is progressing. So every day of the week, this day, you get me alone, said Naruto. And yes, I get to train with you by myself, and it's not even once. It's once a week, cheered Miko, being an over fantastic fangirl. They went to the chest and crates spread out across the field. Naruto put up dummies and targets. Miko put 20 shuriken and 15 kunai spread out through the training ground, while Miko finished putting kunai in tree and shuriken hidden on the ground. Naruto put logs and explosive tags on the ground. Naruto's clone laid down 2 wooden bow and 4 wooden Nijantos. You know what to do. You have 10 minutes to get all bullseyes while dodging logs and explosive tags, and while trying to get as much bullseyes as possible, said Naruto. Miko nodded her head. Go, said Naruto. Miko jumped onto a pile of logs. She planted her foot on an explosive tag. She put a rock on the tag and continued on her hands, trying not to hit the explosive tags. She walked over the logs, jumping to her feet, landing on a set of explosive tags. She almost set them off by almost tripping from the jump. She made some hand signs, forming 2 Kage Bunshin. She substituted with 1. Clone, go collect old kunai and shuriken, said Miko. Miko continued to run around the obstacle course while her clone ran around the field picking up her kunai and shuriken. And that are all over the field. All of the shuriken and kunai all over the field. The clone caught up to Miko, handing her a pouch full of shuriken and a holster with kunai. The clone threw Miko through the air and started to dive. While she was flying and diving, she threw the shuriken, hitting 15 of the targets. She landed and dropped down to the one knee on the floor. She started sending the 15 kunais, hitting 3 out of the 5 targets. Yes. Out of the dummies' heads, and hit 7 out of the 10 targets, hitting a bullseye. She picked up a bow and charged at Naruto's clone, who had 2 wooden Nagento. She was attacked at her side by her clone, who had a bow, and another clone with more Nagentos. Naruto was off to the side doing a push-up challenge with 10 of his clones, first to 500, and another 11 were doing a sit-up challenge. 11 were practicing Kenjutsu, another 11 were doing Taijutsu training and perfecting his style. 11 more were weightlifting and chucking boulders or mini ones, and the last 21 were in mini groups practicing feeling for explosive tags, shuriken practice, and using kunai in multiple different ways. After 5 minutes of training, Miko walked over to Naruto. I'm done now, said Miko. No speed. 9 minutes, said Naruto. Getting close to the... What am I not going to say? See, I'm just that good, laughed Miko. Okay, said Naruto. Naruto had dispelled his clones, getting the somewhat strength and the boost he got. Naruto made 2 clones, the clones along with Miko and 2 of her clones, reset up the obstacle, placing shuriken and kunai in their places, put some more logs and boulders in the way, with almost every step being an explosive tag. Naruto looked pumped and looked Miko up and down. Remember, this is to see who gets the most bullseyes with the best time, said Miko. Naruto jumped to do a push-up. As Naruto landed in a plank style, jumped up gently and took off his weights and put them on the ground next to Miko, then jumping back into plank formation. Go, dumbass, cheered Miko. Naruto pushed off his feet, running faster than Miko, and he was going faster enough that when he put his foot on an explosive tag, he didn't feel his foot or anything. It was like thin air. He followed a shadow clone. He formed the shadow clone. The clone was running along with Naruto during the exercise. Go find me the kunai and shuriken now, said Naruto. Naruto launched from the logs, jumping from mud wall to boulder to tree to back to earth wall to boulder to logs. He landed and touched an explosive tag and threw it at the boulder near him. Naruto continued running. The clone appeared next to Naruto, gave him a pouch of shuriken and a holster of kunai. Naruto continued from the log, landing on a earth mud wall. Naruto kept the boulder. Once Naruto landed on the boulder, he leapt into the air, spinning around, hitting 17 of the shuriken bullseye targets. Naruto landed and smashed his foot into the boulder, landing in through the boulder, throwing his kunai and hitting 4 of the 5 dummy targets. He got 8 of the 10 bullseye targets in. Naruto smashes the boulder and walked over to the wooden Nagentos. Naruto formed 10 seals. Shadow Clone Jutsu, said Naruto. 10 clones appeared, all with wooden Nigentos. Well, Naruto's got to perfect with Nigentos just in case. Miko formed 2 clones that each picked up a bow and walked over to Naruto. After 3 minutes, Naruto walked over to Miko. How quick was I? Laughed Naruto. Well, 8.5 minutes, said Miko. Still better than you with 3 Tomoe. Sharingan joked Naruto. No, 2 to. Oh, yeah, 3 now. Let's go meet my parents, said Miko. Naruto formed 10 sons. Multi Shadow Clone Jutsu, said Naruto. 20 clones appeared. They all nodded and continued on their way to clean up. Miko and Naruto walked through the Uchiha compound. Shit, why is it so quiet, said Miko. I have no clue. I'm just as dumb as you, said Naruto. Miko walked through the village and saw an old man crawling across the street. Miko ran up to the old man and saw him bleeding. What happened? Spat Naruto. Miko still looked sad and shaken up. She said the man. Itachi is the only thing the man said before he died. Let's head towards my house, said Miko. Miko grabbed Naruto and they rushed through the village towards the main house. She opened the door, they walked in and saw nothing. Miko dragged Naruto to the training room / dojo. She threw the doors open to see Itachi and both her parents' backs turned to him and he had a blade to their backs. And why are you doing this? Asked Miko. To test my skills. Mother and father said I have to protect you and Sasuke, so I might, but I don't know yet, said Itachi. Itachi! You promised us, said Fugaku. Miko, my daughter, show everyone your potential, don't hide it anymore. Make sure Sasuke does not betray the village for revenge or anything, said Mikito. Yeah. Sasuke ran into the room. Naruto was just out of the room, so he was not caught or seen. Why did you do this, Itachi? Screamed Sasuke. To test my skills. Why else would I do it? Said Itachi. Itachi pierced Fugaku's heart. Hit Miko in the face, dropping the crybaby of his sister to the floor. He grabbed Sasuke by the throat, holding him against the wall. Tsukunomi, said Itachi. Sasuke dropped to the ground. Miko, kill Mom or I will kill Sasuke, said Itachi. Itachi threw Miko his blade. She crawled over next to Mikito. Sorry, Mother, cried Mikito. And that is it. I'm joking. It is alright. You have to do it, please, and protect your little brother Sasuke, said Mikito. And as you see, that's my 5-page script for this one. Joking. It's not 5 scripts though. But I am done. Not the series, but, you know. So, I'm going to leave so you guys can get this. And don't pester me and what else. Yeah, I'm going to stop rambling now. Peace.